Imagine opening your mailbox and finding a letter from a childhood friend you thought was dead. Their words pulling you into a mystery that could unravel your entire life. Welcome to Shocking Stories, where we uncover the chilling truths hidden in the bonds you thought you knew. Today we're diving into a tale about a woman in Nashville whose friend's cryptic letter led to a secret so dark it threatened everything she held dear. Ever think a note from the past could change your future? Buckle up, because this story will make you question old friendships. Let's dive in. Claire Thompson was a 37-year-old music teacher living in a cozy bungalow in Nashville, Tennessee, about 8 miles from the city's honky-tonk heart. Growing up in nearby Franklin, 20 miles south, Claire had a best friend, Mia Larson, who vanished at 18 after a car accident in 2010, presumed dead when her body wasn't found. Claire mourned her for years, until one humid June morning when a letter arrived at her home 50 feet from her quiet street. The handwriting was Mia's, unmistakable, claiming she'd faked her death and needed Claire's help, urging her to come to a farm in Lebanon, 30 miles east. Claire's heart raced. Was Mia alive? The letter included a Polaroid of a barn with "Find Me" scrawled on the back, but no return address. Claire hesitated. Mia's death had shattered her teenage years. She called her friend Sarah, a true crime novelist who lived 5 miles away in East Nashville. Sarah, thrilled by the mystery, urged Claire to investigate, but warned, "People don't fake their deaths for fun." Claire searched online for Mia Larson, finding no trace since 2010, but a news article mentioned a witness protection program linked to a Nashville fraud case that year. Was Mia hiding from someone? What would you do if a dead friend sent you a cryptic letter? Claire decided to visit the Lebanon farm, driving 30 miles with Sarah's advice echoing in her mind. The farm, a rundown property with a red barn 200 feet from the road, was eerily quiet. No one answered her knocks, but she found a hidden key under a rock, unlocking the barn's side door. Inside, 20 feet from the entrance, was a locked trunk containing photos of Claire's family, including her father, Robert, and stepmother Ellen, who'd left when Claire was 16. A note read, "They're not who you think." Claire's stomach churned. Mia knew her family's secrets. She took the photos and fled, spotting a figure watching from 100 feet away in the fields. Claire hired a private investigator, Tom Hayes, based 10 miles away in Hendersonville, who specialized in missing persons. Tom confirmed Mia's accident was staged, with no coroner's report, and her last known address was the Lebanon farm, owned by an alias, Ellen Grant. Claire's blood ran cold. Ellen was her stepmother's name. That night, her mailbox was pried open, 50 feet from her porch, and a text from an unknown number buzzed. "You weren't supposed to find it." Claire's hands shook. Was Mia really Ellen, or was someone using her name? Ever feel like a letter from the past is pulling you into danger? Let's see where Claire's search leads. You ever feel like a single piece of paper could rewrite your past, making you question everyone you've ever loved? That's where Claire was, clutching a letter from a childhood friend she thought was dead, leading her to a farm with photos tying her family to a mystery. A staged death, a familiar name, and a threatening text. Someone wanted her to stop digging. Welcome back to Shocking Stories, where we're diving deeper into a Nashville mystery that's only getting darker. Ready to see what Claire uncovers? Because this story's about to take a deadly turn. What would you do if your friend wasn't who they seemed? Claire's first step was to investigate Ellen Grant. She and Tom reviewed the barn photos, noting one of Ellen with a man resembling Victor Klein, a Nashville con man convicted in 2010 for a witness protection scam, 15 miles away in Murfreesboro. Tom pulled Klein's records, finding Ellen Grant listed as a witness who vanished after testifying, presumed dead. Like Mia, Claire's heart raced. Was Mia posing as Ellen, or was Ellen using Mia's identity? She searched her father's old letters, kept 10 feet from her bedroom, finding a 2009 note from Ellen mentioning protection and debts. Was her stepmother hiding from Robert's past? Claire drove to Franklin, 20 miles south, to confront her father, Robert, now 65 and living alone. He was evasive, claiming Ellen left due to personal issues, but his hands trembled when shown Mia's letter. Claire pressed, mentioning the farm, and Robert snapped, "Stay away from Lebanon." His reaction confirmed her suspicions. Robert knew something. Tom traced Ellen's alias to a bank account in Lebanon, active until 2024, with transfers to Klein's associates. Claire's fear grew. Mia, or Ellen, was tied to a criminal network. She planted a recorder in her father's house, 30 feet from his living room, catching him on a call. "She's asking about Ellen. Shut it down." Tom hacked Klein's old email, finding messages to Ellen Grant about relocating witnesses for cash, with Claire's name listed as a loose end. Claire's blood ran cold. Someone was targeting her. She tailed Robert to a diner 5 miles away in Brentwood, parking 150 feet back, and saw him meet a woman with Mia's distinctive red hair, now graying. Claire snapped photos, but the woman spotted her, fleeing in a truck. Tom enhanced the images, confirming her face matched Ellen's from 2009, but with Mia's eyes. Claire's world tilted. Was Mia her stepmother, hiding in plain sight? She needed proof, but danger was closing in. Claire returned to the Lebanon farm, 30 miles away, with Tom searching the barn's loft, 20 feet above the floor. They found a hidden safe with fake IDs, including one for Mia Larson, dated 2010, and a ledger listing Claire's father as a client. That night, her car was tailed for 3 miles from the farm, losing the pursuer in the dark. A text buzzed, "You're digging up graves." Claire's hands shook. She checked her family photos, finding one of Mia and Ellen together in 2008, their resemblance uncanny. Was Mia Ellen all along? Ever get that sinking feeling your family's past is a lie you can't escape? Let's see what happens when Claire faces the truth. You ever feel like you're chasing a ghost from your past, only to realize they're closer than you ever feared, hiding a truth that could destroy you? That's where Claire was, realizing her childhood friend's letter might be from her stepmother, tied to a witness protection scam and her father's crimes. A barn safe, a fake ID, and a tale in the night. Her life depended on exposing the lie. Welcome back to Shocking Stories, where we're about to uncover the final twist in a tale that turned a letter into a fight for survival. Ready for the shock of a lifetime? This one's going to hit you hard. What would you do if your friend was family? Claire took the evidence to Detective Lisa Vargas at Nashville PD, 6 miles away, who confirmed Victor Klein's scam involved faking witness identities, with Ellen Grant as a key player. The twist solidified. Mia was Ellen, Claire's stepmother, who'd posed as Mia Larson to befriend Claire as a teen, then faked her death to escape Robert's crimes, embezzlement and fraud tied to Klein's network. Ellen had used Claire to stay close, monitoring Robert's assets, planning to steal them. Vargas opened a case, but needed Ellen's location. Claire's heart broke. Her friend was a lie, her stepmother a criminal. Claire confronted Robert again in Franklin, 20 miles away, showing the fake ID. "Where's Ellen?" she demanded. Robert broke down, admitting he'd helped Ellen fake Mia's death to protect her from Klein's associates, who'd threatened her life. Robert's crimes had funded the scam, but he didn't know Ellen was alive, using Claire as bait. Claire's anger flared. Her father had betrayed her. She traced Ellen's truck to the Lebanon farm, 30 miles away, with Vargas's team staging 200 feet away. In the barn, 50 feet from a hay-strewn floor, Claire found Ellen packing a duffel bag, a gun on her hip. "You're Mia," Claire said, holding the letter. Ellen's face crumpled. "I loved you," she said, admitting she'd been Ellen all along, befriending Claire to escape Robert's abuse, then joining Klein to survive. She'd sent the letter to lure Claire, planning to flee with Robert's hidden $1 million, stashed 10 miles away in Clarksville. When Claire refused to help, Ellen drew her gun, sobbing, "You're just like him." Claire dodged as Ellen fired, the bullet hitting a beam. Vargas's team stormed in, tackling Ellen, who fought, wounding an officer before being cuffed 20 feet from the barn door. Police searched the farm, 100 feet from a hidden shed, finding Klein's scam records and Ellen's diaries detailing her double life. Ellen was charged with fraud, attempted murder, and identity theft, revealing Klein's network spanned 50 miles across Tennessee. Claire cut ties with Robert, moving 150 miles to Knoxville, unable to stay in Nashville. The worst part? Ellen's prison calls hint at other protected witnesses watching Claire, and she burns old letters, fearing another Mia. So could you follow a friend's cryptic letter after this? This is Shocking Stories, and we're just getting started. Hit that like button if this gave you chills, and subscribe for more heart-pounding tales. Comment, would you follow a friend's cryptic letter? Share this video, because sometimes the words of a friend hide the deadliest lies.